What's up, people? Check it, folks. I was having some trouble with my modem. Looks like it's fixed now. Right, there we go. Okay, everything looks like it's working. Can everybody hear me okay? All right. As I started to talk about earlier today in the first stream, the Dragon Ball community as a whole is really screwed up. And the head person that's the most screwed up is obviously Nobody 101. Now, I want to address some of the things he's been saying about me. Now, keep in mind, he's been saying it without using my name because he's a coward. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm 50 years old, and while he's busy hanging out in green rooms with actors, I'm working. So I'm earning my money like a man, and you're bumming money off Patreon so you can spend it going to Comic-Cons and stuff like that. That's basically what he's saying. That makes no sense. Like I told you guys, one of the #1 attacks of the Dragon Ball community is to sit around talking about people's age and what they do for a living. Most of the ones who attack you don't even have anything. They're attacking you because somebody that they follow is doing something. Like, these dudes will come and they'll attack me and say, oh, Eobard gets to go here, but you don't get to go. I can afford to go if I want to. I can pay for my own ticket. But y'all come here to brag about him going to these things, but none of y'all actually go. And that is where I think the disconnect is. They don't seem to get it. But I made a claim a while back that I need to dig deeper into. Remember when I told you guys the only reason that he gets views is because he has a channel with a lot of subs on it? Well, let me show y'all what I mean by that. This is his second channel, which only has 80,000 subs. Okay. Now I want y'all to understand something. This is his attempt to do stuff, to do things that aren't Dragon Ball related. And as you can see, it's not going very well. See, all he knows is Dragon Ball. So this second channel of his, it's not doing very well. And as you can see, it's gained no subscribers. My channel has gotten more views in the last 30 days than this channel. And according to this, the highest amount of money it's making for a whole year is $2,500. This right here is proof that without a bunch of subs, he can't get views. The only reason his main channel gets clicks because there's already a bunch of people sub to it. And out of that many people, somebody's gonna click. That's the reason why people want folks to sub, because it doesn't matter what you post. If you have a big enough channel, somebody will click. That's how he gets views now. These are the analytics for this channel. Look over here at the all the way to the left, where it shows your sub gain, all zeros. Because nobody's subbing to his channel. They already know how boring and terrible his Dragon Ball content is. So they don't want to hear how boring and terrible he is when it comes to something like wrestling. But let me show y'all something else. I'm gonna show y'all something else. And like I said, I like showing proof of this kind of stuff because people like to accuse you of lying all the damn time for some reason. Now this is his main loser channel. You see what it says right there under subscribers for the last 30 days? Anybody want to take a gander at that? Minus 1,000. That's what happens when you hang out with people like Perfection. That's what happens when you openly, live on the air, tell everybody that you don't care that your channel is dying and that you're a millionaire. Because you basically tell your supporters that they don't matter when you do that. And it looks like it's coming back to haunt him, because this channel doesn't even make minimum wage every year. And that's just a yearly estimate. It could be lower than 18,000 a year. But that's it. And even if you throw in your Patreon, you still ain't making enough money to live. This is how we know that his ass has roommates. Because he don't make enough to live in Tampa, Florida with a channel that's barely making anything. That's what I've been trying to tell y'all. Look at his daily average subs. Daily average, minus 33. So that means every day he's losing 33 subs. And see, this is what he don't want you to see. He don't want you to see the proof that all this is taking a toll on his credibility. But also, he doesn't want to own up to the fact that he made it easy by going and hanging out with Perfection. Now in his own comment section, people are starting to question him. Why did you do a video with Perfection? Is Perfection your friend? He's starting to get that now in his comment section. It's starting to bother him. But most of all, it's killing his channel. Because there is no reason whatsoever that you can give that explains why you're talking to that dude. But hold on, the decline is even worse. This dude got 25 comments with that many subs. Only 25 people commented on this. I mean, I get more than that, and I don't have anywhere near that kind of subs. This is how you know his channel is declining. This is how you know. Because the ideal of him only getting 25 comments on anything, it really doesn't happen. Except for one reason. His channel dying. See, I don't have to just keep telling y'all. I can just show proof. Like I'm doing today. His channel dying. And when he said he didn't care, he don't. Because he was never really a Dragon Ball person in the first place. He found a community that was easy to grift, a community that was too stupid to figure him out, and he took advantage of it. He took advantage of the fact that the Dragon Ball community don't dig too deep. As long as you say what they want to hear, they won't dig too deep. They'll just listen. And he's been taking advantage of that for a long time. A long time. But now people are starting to wake up to his BS. People are starting to catch him in lies. They're starting to see how he's moving. And they realize something. Man, that NBA was telling the truth. This dude ain't who I thought he was. He moving in a slimy kind of way. I don't know if I can keep supporting this. I told y'all people were leaving his channel. Y'all didn't want to believe me. I told y'all it was happening. And now y'all got to see today, people are leaving his channel daily, just leaving. And it's because they found out what I've been trying to tell y'all. See, it don't matter if I tell y'all he's a bad person. It only matters if you find it out yourself. And I think a lot of y'all are starting to find it out yourself. Hang on a minute, y'all. But we'll get back to him in a sec. The overall community is in bad shape. I went today and did a brand new search for Dragon Ball videos or whatever. And all of it is a bunch of Hindi stuff. Like, that's it. None of the American Dragon Ball content creators are making anything. I mean, it's all Hindi crap or Mexican or Spanish or whatever the hell it is. All these weird, like all these weird different countries, I mean, but nothing really current. And it's like I told you guys, they've run out of stuff to talk about. They've run out of stuff to lie to y'all about. Like, here's a bunch of this Hindi stuff. Yep. It's all trash. It's all trash. Only one that's still getting views is this Unreal ENT gaming dude. And that's off of that weird fan stuff that he created. Like, that's it. And we got Dragon Ball GT Cyber X. Yeah, some more fan-made crap. Who the hell is Tigron? So they done created another new saying, huh? The return of Tigron. Yeah, I'm absolutely shocked that this community is still alive. I'm actually sitting there looking. I got a video we finna look at, but I'm just sitting there looking at, I'm just amazed. I really am. None of the biggest Dragon Ball channels are posting anything right now. None of them. And I'm not even exaggerating. I don't see a single one of them that has posted something that even remotely matters. It's all fan-made garbage. A whole community is fan-made garbage. AI, Trash. They should be thanking me. I'm doing them a favor. This shit is bad. He said the only anime YouTuber that's actually growing is TSO Sage. Let's pull the video up and get that going, I guess. Slap the like button for me, folks.
All right, we got a quick update today about Dragon Ball Super's Galactic Patrol arc, the Moro arc, which is likely going to begin next year. Production is ramped up on it now, so let's look forward to getting updates on this very soon.
Yeah, let's get updates. The #1 channel for news and Dragon Ball information has to run to X and look up somebody else's page to be able to get the information that he claims he gets from leaks and sources. The same leaks and sources that he gets this stuff from are the same people you can go on X and look at too. You don't, I mean, if you believe for a second that this nobody has sources in Japan, then you are literally crazy. Everything he tells y'all he gets from other people. Every single time.
Got one here for you today from a French
He don't even know who he getting it from. So he just looking, see, this is what I've been telling y'all. He just went looking for Dragon Ball Super information. And he just clicked on the first page he could find talking about it.
Insider.
A French insider. French. You notice there's never anybody that speaks his language insider. It's always French or Italian or something. It's never somebody from America who knows some shit.
I've seen this guy's stuff before, and I think he's correct on this because it kind of goes with something I heard as well.
I think he's correct. So you don't know he's correct. And now you're just gonna claim that it matches up with something that you heard. Where'd you hear it?
About the Moro arc. So I'm gonna read what he wrote, and I'm gonna tell you, like, I'm gonna add to what he said and give you a bit more clarity. So he says Dragon Ball Super's Galactic Patrol arc might incorporate very subtle CGI in certain shots, similar to the One Piece Wano arc, particularly for complex animations like Kaido's dragon form or the Thousand Sunny, while maintaining a predominantly 2D style. So, first of all,
this is not even news. Everything uses CGI now, so how is this even news? This right here is what proves my point that these dudes have run out of stuff to talk about. First, he was doing a stream about some toys, some stop motion, whatever animation crap. Now he's doing a video about nothing, basically. And this is how you know he needs views.
I have not seen the One Piece Wano arc, so I cannot comment on the animation quality. I know that I saw clips from that arc when I was first promoting it for Crunchyroll many, many years ago, and it certainly looked good. So, what he's talking about, don't get it twisted. He's not saying that the entire thing's gonna be in 3D or have 3D models like Dragon Ball Super Superhero. It's not gonna be like that. There's a very good chance, although it has not been confirmed yet publicly, there's a very good chance that Naohiro Shintani is likely going to be the chief animation supervisor and character designer for the Galactic Patrol arc.
He doesn't know this. Nobody knows this because nothing ever leaks out of that place. That's what I'm talking about, man. Nothing ever leaks. He just makes this stuff up out of thin air. And then, let's say he says 5 things will happen. If only one of those 5 things happen, he'll dance around and say how right he was. But if none of those things happen, he'll get mad and say you're obsessed with him if you tell him that he lied. See, that's what I've been dealing with for a long time with this guy. He'll say a bunch of stuff. He'll throw out a bunch of stuff and none of it'll happen. And then somebody like me will say, well, dude, you lied. And then he'll say, no, I didn't lie. But he's done that for like 7 or 8 years. But then he'll throw out something, 5 or 6 things. One thing will happen out of the 5 or 6 things. And he'll be like, see, I told you I had sources. I told you. And this is how he's been getting along in this community for a long time. He's either partially right or all the way wrong. Those are the 2 stances that he has. Partially right or all the way wrong. That's where he is all the time. Like now, the latest attack against me is, oh, you done 600 hours of content on him. I don't care if I did 2,000 hours of content on him. See, this is the thing y'all don't understand. You think by coming and telling me, oh, you're making a lot of content about one person, you think I care? As long as people line up to watch it, I'm gonna make it. And as long as I feel like he's a lying scumbag, I'm gonna make it. So I don't care. You think I'm just gonna change course? You think I'm gonna change course and just start doing what you think I should be doing? He's a liar who lies all the time, who gets caught repeatedly in lies, who makes up stuff for views because his channel is fledgling and dying. His videos don't, even when he does videos like this, it don't pull that many views. Because it's all bullshit with him.
Although it hasn't been
He said, he's so pathetic. I'm so glad I unsubbed from his channel. A broken clock is right twice a day. Now remember, NBA, he's never wrong. You can quote him on that. Oh, I know. That's what I'm saying. These people come to my channel, he living rent free. No, he ain't. No, he ain't, because I talk about a bunch of other different stuff. Y'all never come crying in. You people who cry about me talking about him, because this is all you watch. The other people that are subbed to my channel, they'll tell you, this ain't all I talk about. No, this is all y'all click on. You skip over all the other content I made to click on the stuff about this dude so that you can tell that lie that that's all I talk about. We've already debunked this. I've already shown y'all proof that that's what they do. They'll skip 20 videos about something else. They'll skip the chibi stuff. They'll skip over everything. The stream I did the other day about the anime community, they'll skip over that stream and jump right to something that talks about him. Then they'll say, this is all you talk about. No, it's not. And my channel is proof that it's not. But it don't matter because we're so used to them lying about everything that it don't really matter anymore. I don't care how many lies they tell. I don't care how many shaming tactics you use. I'm going to keep talking about this dude because it's working. More and more people every day are unsubbing from his channel. More and more people are getting wise to his bullshit. That's all I need to know.
Confirmed 100% yet. Many people believe this to be the case. Therefore, it's going to keep a primarily 2D style, however, will incorporate CGI elements. Now, this is nothing new. We've seen CGI used in 2D animated features going back to the 90s. The Rugrats movie, that's how long ago I'm going, had it. A Goofy movie had CGI in it, even before that. Pokemon, the first movie, had some CGI elements. They're still 2D. Even Dragon Ball Super Broly that Shintani was the lead animator on, even that had like CGI elements.
You know, they love smoking the pole of this Shintani. Every one of these Dragon Ball channels, they love saying, oh, Shintani. Who cares? You're getting a replay of something you've already seen. I don't care who's animating it. It's still going to be something you already seen. It's just going to be an extra coat of paint on it. I can't believe that so many people in a mass delusion have convinced themselves that this Dragon Ball Super is going to be anything other than what you've already seen. It's going to be the same thing you've already seen, just with less episodes. That's it. So why are y'all treating it like it's brand new? Why are y'all treating it like it's just, oh, we never had this before? But you clearly have. You clearly have. You're not getting anything new. You're getting an old car with new paint.
Most likely what they're talking about is specific sequences. Like, for example, if you remember this from the manga, the part where Goku uses this technique to project an image of himself, I could totally see, although I do not know for certain, and it...
Yeah, you mean how he stole that from Naruto? The Sasano? Yes, we know. But see, the reason why dragon idiots don't know that is because they don't watch Naruto. That's why when everybody was saying, man, they stole this from Naruto, the dumb Dragon Ball fans were like, no, they didn't. That's Goku's original technique. Because they've never seen Naruto or Naruto Shippuden. So they don't know that this was stolen from there. It's like we said earlier, part of the biggest problem with this community is that they don't watch anything else. They don't know anything about anything else. They don't watch Invincible. They don't watch Naruto. They don't watch Bleach. They don't, and it's just as bad for this idiot, because he openly admits he don't watch anything but Dragon Ball. That's why whenever he tries to talk about other anime or criticize other anime, it doesn't go too well, because he just has no experience. That's why whenever I deal with these dudes and they try to come at me with some kind of anime discussion, or they try to come at me with some kind of anime critique, I don't listen, because I know they don't watch anything but Dragon Ball. If all you watch is Goku and Vegeta, then you really don't have the right to come at me talking about anything, because all you know is that. That's like all you know is the color blue, but then you want to come and critique red all day. I can critique this stuff because I watch all kinds of anime in my life. I didn't just watch one anime my whole life. But these guys, that's it. They've dedicated every second of every day to nothing but Dragon Ball. This is why their community is sliding the way it is. They're all in the holding pattern. Please hurry up and come back, Super. Imagine being like this. Imagine sitting and hoping for a trash ass bullshit rerun to come back just so you can have something to talk about. That's what they do. They sit around hoping and wishing and praying for Super to return. That's literally the state of your community right now.
Can be done with 2D animation. I could totally see them incorporating computer graphics to enhance it. There's computer graphics that were used to enhance all the Ultra Instinct scenes from the Tournament of Power, so this is nothing new. So don't expect it to look like Reboot or even Superhero. It's likely gonna look very nice, especially if Shintani's the guy in charge of this whole thing. So I wanted to clarify that.
Let me get some likes, people. I'm only got 30 likes here. It's 87 people here. So start slapping that button. Y'all know how we do it around here. Hang on a second. All right, I get it. Now I'm trying to let them do it without playing the song. Well, I mean, I don't really care where the Sasano came from. My point is that Dragon Ball fans thought that Goku created it. I don't care where it originally came from. You're missing the point. The point is, Dragon Ball fans didn't know what it was because they don't watch anything except Dragon Ball. Do you get it? I don't need you to explain the origins of it. I'm just saying they didn't know where it came from. They thought that Goku just finally, after all these years, Goku created an original move, an original technique, just to find out that he didn't create an original technique and that they stole it from another anime. Yeah. Come on with them likes, people. Y'all slowing down on them. I think I got like 3 extra likes since I said something. I don't know what's so hard about looking at that little button and clicking it. Yeah, it looks like we gotta do it the hard way. Oh, you know what? Hold on a second. Yeah, that one right there is even worse than the original one. Told y'all to hit the damn buttons.
Let's start here. I breathe ass and eat air. Now class done, intercourse dismissed. I don't care if I gave a slight of fuck less, I'd be further in debt. Sometimes I'd be right in your face and hit like genjutsu in play. That's how it be though. Nothing but great effort just to get a C though. Eyes watching but we never seem to be though. Even when stakes are high we never seem to meet yo. It's always please yo, never satisfied though. What the fuck I gotta do to get by though? No matter how much I seem to fucking try though. At times I really wanna motherfucking die, yo. I won't lie, yo. No matter how you get it done, 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 no matter how you get it.
Wow, this is bad. Somebody actually convinced him to make this. Wow. I mean, it's so bad, I'm even starting to hurt over here. Y'all better hit that like button so we can continue. Ever since Jazz found me shipping crazy, no longer lazy, but lately maybe it's cause nothing can really faze me. Feeling to take this world like a nasty girl home and fuck it. If she act like a lady, eat her ass. That's how we do, yo. Nothing stopping us today, we make moves, yo. Don't be insecure about shit, do you, yo. Just stay away with that motherfucking lies, yo. I don't fly though, I can feel my instincts telling me what I'm gonna be with. Okay, even I can't take it no more. It ain't even worth it. That shit is so bad. It is so bad. Like, that's why he made a remix to it, because the original version is just so bad. How the hell you have 800,000 subs? You put up a video and two hours later, you got 400 views. I'm gonna tell you, this Techstar dude, nobody squandered their channel more than him. This dude managed to get 800 something thousand subs. And now almost nobody watches his channel. Like, this is the thing about the anime community too. There's a lot of channels like his that just blow up real fast and nobody watches. I mean, nobody. There's no staying power on these channels, man. None. And that's what I be trying to tell these dudes. All these subs are just a waste of time. If they not gonna watch, then what's the point? Update, Dragon Ball Super. Update, update, update. Update on what? Ain't nobody talking about shit. Update.
Before it gets out there that, yes, there will be some CGI in it. Probably not a lot. He even says very subtle, which means that you may not even notice it. Although I think most of us have an eye for it by now. Now, in addition to that, another story that I have for you, and this is a quick one, is about Toei Animation's Jump Victory appearing at Jump Victory Carnival. This is coming up in a couple weeks on July 19th and on the 25th. So there's going to be a...
So let me guess, another thing you can go and spend your money on and pretend like you're a big man on campus. Because you can buy some tickets to go see some shit that you supposedly already knew in the first place. This is the thing that makes me laugh about this dude. Imagine buying some tickets to, like, say, the movies. And then you go in and you act like you're a VIP. And then you say, yeah, I got to go to the movies while you was at work. Well, that's what he does. Every time he buys a ticket to one of these stupid conventions and poses with a real celebrity, he says, oh yeah, see, I got to go and hang out in the green room. No, you didn't. You were out in public posing with these celebrities like everybody else. See, that's another lie he keep on telling, that he was in the green room with these celebrities. No, you wasn't. You were out. Even the picture you took with Vincent D'Onofrio shows that you were not in a green room. You were out in the fucking crowd with everybody else. He was out there doing autographs and shit with everybody else, just like you. But you paid money to go see it, so you think that's a flex. No, a flex would have been if Vincent D'Onofrio literally invited you and you got to go for free. That would have been a flex. The flex is not, I paid for tickets, I had to buy my own plane ticket to get there. That's not a flex, dude. A flex is if everything was paid for in advance for you. And they had your name on some shit saying this dude was invited. That's a flex. That Quaman, Black and Fist, and Saiyan Scholar all got tired of Dragon Ball. Yeah, they all did. They barely make content. This person said, this is the corniest shit I've ever seen. What are you talking about? What's the corniest shit? You guys never give any kind of context to what you're saying. You just write some vague shit so people have to ask. And you got one of these blank channels, so I'm assuming it's gonna be some troll shit coming soon.
Dragon Ball Super booth there. There's going to be a bunch of attractions that are tied to Dragon Ball Super. Presumably, it says it's going to have a Dragon Ball Super Beerus themed attraction and character greeting. So it's likely just going to be like the trailer we've already seen and the like little action figures and things like that. It even says here, visitors possibly able to meet Goku. Don't get it twisted. They're not talking about meeting Nozawa. They're talking about meeting a guy in a Goku costume. They have...
I would rather meet the guy in the costume than that old Japanese lady. Who cares about meeting her? That's another thing. These dudes act like meeting that old ass woman is special. What kind of community sit around gooning over an old woman who screams in a microphone? It don't make sense. That lady should be at home retired somewhere. And instead, what is she doing? Screaming into a microphone so a bunch of dweebs can have a dumb cartoon. I feel sorry for that lady. I bet you she was thinking after Toriyama died, she could finally quit. I bet you she never thought for a second she would still be doing it. Jesus, this is terrible. Oh, I gotta look at this. This dude only got 79 views. He just put this video up. He got 79 views. I gotta see this. The title alone makes me want to see this. Wait till I show y'all this one. Y'all gotta get the likes up though. I need 3 more likes to get to 50. Y'all gotta see this one. Woo! Y'all know how I feel about these kinds of fucking videos too. When you see it, you're gonna be like, yeah, I understand why NBA don't like this one. And look, I already know somebody somewhere is gonna fucking try to pull some you're bullying bullshit. You know, I already know. Go ahead and get it out your system. I don't care. Let's finish off this loser's video, and then we're gonna move on to this next one. Krusty Anime. No, it's not Krusty Anime. I don't even know if what that dude doing anymore. I moved on from him a long time ago. I destroyed that dude, and then that was it.
I have those a lot in these places. So it's in Japan. I'm letting you know now, I would not expect anything. There's already people asking about the manga. I don't expect anything to get announced at this event. I would keep my expectations super low. Jump Victory Carnival sometimes historically has dropped some big stuff, but it's been
There is no manga. Every time I hear people hyping a manga, I laugh. There is no manga.
a while. So I would not, I don't want it to be a situation where every big event that comes along, we get spoiled or tricked into thinking that something big is going to happen.
Did he say they get spoiled or tricked? Y'all don't get tricked. That pisses me off right there. Hang on a minute. Him saying they get spoiled or tricked. No, that's not what happens. What happens is they get a little tidbit of information and then they spin it to their fans to hype them up. And then when nothing happens, they go back and say, well, my sources lied to me. That's what happens. It's not that they're being fed misinformation. It's that the information that they're getting, they twist it so that they can get views out of it. That's what's going on. He's not even being remotely honest. He said, what I mean, Dragon Ball fans are pure brain rot. Well, we all know that. Yeah, he's talking about trick. He said tricked, more like lied to. Yeah, it's not a trick when these companies put out information. The trick comes when the people with these channels like his get the information. They got two choices ahead of them. Deliver the information the way it was presented, or put a spin on it so I can get more views out of it. And then that's when you end up with a title that says Dragon Ball Super returns in 2019. Because he heard something, but it didn't sound good enough. So he twisted it to make it sound good enough to where he can make a video out of it. That's what's happening with these dudes. They're not being lied to by Toei or Shueisha. They're the ones lying. They're the ones taking something they heard and twisting it. That is a fact.
And that's not necessarily the case. I don't believe anything big will happen. I'll obviously keep an eye on it, so no worries about that. I will definitely keep an eye on it, but I don't expect anything big there. So just letting you know that's a little bonus tidbit. The majority of this video is really about the CGI Moro arc and how it's going to have a little bit of CGI in it. So I wouldn't let it bother you at all. So those are my 2 bits of news. Like, don't let it bother you. Those are my 2 bits of news for today. I do think it's good to know that they're going to be incorporating CG. This is coming from internal sources. Therefore, that means they've probably.
Now, he said this is coming from internal sources. Internal sources, that would be somebody from Toei saying it, not some French guy on Twitter. But you see how quickly he lies? At the beginning of the video, he's like, this is from some French guy. Now it's an internal source. In the span of a few minutes, it went from a French dude to an internal. This dude is not an internal source. He does not fucking work at Toei. This is a lie being told.
Already got models they're working on right now. I cannot confirm that as of this video, but
I cannot confirm that. He just told y'all. Do you see what I mean? He just said it. I cannot confirm it. That's because it's not true. And the thing is, his videos wouldn't bother me so much if he just admitted he don't have sources, that he's just speculating. If he say this is my guess or what I think will happen, that's better than saying this is an internal source. That's how he lies to his fans and get them hype and make them think it's coming from Toei when it's not. He said, why is it always some dude in France trying to leak information, not actual Japanese people? Well, because Japanese people don't leak stuff. The Japanese people are very secretive, very private people. They don't leak information. That's why you never hear these leaks coming from Japan.
think they've got models they're working on right now for this anime. So it should be sweet when it drops, visually at least.
He doesn't know that. He has no proof of anything he just said, because he just admitted he can't confirm it.
That's all I have for you.
Yeah, we know. Let's get this trash off my screen. Yeah, I'm mostly just using his name and image for clicks. I don't really care about what he has to say. I know that if he's on the thumbnail and I know if his name's in the title, people gonna click. I don't even have to talk about him and they still gonna click. That's the point. I'm doing what did Blackscape call it? Clickbait, lie bait, whatever word you want to use. I don't know what's going on with YouTube too. It's having some serious problems. At least on my end. I don't know what it's doing on y'all. But hey man, I want y'all to see this video. Hold up. This caught my attention. Already sounds like a fucking loser.
Hey son.
Hey Dad.
Want to see something cool?
I can see now why this motherfucker ain't got no views. Yeah. This is one of these Dragon Ball Save My Life videos, guys. And it's funny because this mother getting excited over Dragon Ball Z. Because Z is the only part of Dragon Ball that's worth looking at. This is a fucking loser extraordinaire. He's starting off his journey on YouTube by being a loser. Because he's only got 3 videos on his channel. This is one of them. So he's coming out the gate as a loser.
Shoutouts and rest in peace to Akira Toriyama, the
Here we go. Blah, blah, blah. Chinese dude died. Who cares?
creator of Dragon Ball. I gotta pay my respects to the creator of this masterpiece. When I was
By the way, it's a black dude, so you know it's like Junior Tech Star. His channel will have 100,000 subs next week because he's sucking it off instead of criticizing it.
around 6 years old, my dad introduced me to the legendary classic Japanese TV show called Dragon Ball Z. My first introduction to Dragon Ball was anything but standard. My dad didn't really introduce me to Dragon Ball by having me like start with episode 1 of the TV show or like the first chapter of the manga, you know, like a normal person. Nah. We skipped straight to Dragon Ball Z movie number 6, Return of Cooler. And this movie was awesome. This movie had me glued to the screen even though I had no idea what was going on or what I was even really watching at the time. But the fighting, the bright colors on the screen, the designs of the characters, the humor, the transformations, man, I'm gonna talk about the transformations later.
Boy, this guy, listen, he don't even know what he doing to himself. This, by the way, boys and girls, is the state of your community. Shitty little pop-up channels like this are all over the place in y'all community. This right here is what y'all get for content now.
Later on, but all of these things were good enough to keep my little 6-year-old brain hooked enough to watch the second Dragon Ball movie my dad would put me on to after the Metal Cooler movie. And that movie was called Fusion Reborn. After watching this movie, I was officially a Dragon Ball fan. From this day forward, I was like a damn crack fiend waiting for my next hit. And I needed more Dragon Ball. I needed more Dragon
Wow, y'all listening to this? I needed more Dragon Ball. I never thought I would hear those words ever in my life.
Ball.
My dad picked up on my newfound obsession and eventually bought me some Blu-ray edition Dragon Ball Z DVDs so that we could watch the actual show. But the DVD releases only had small portions of each story arc packed within them. My dad bought the DVD pack that had the entire fight of Goku vs. Frieza fighting on Namek. And he had the last arc of Goku and Vegeta fighting Majin Buu, which also included the end of the entire series. So, I knew how the series ended before I even knew how it began. Yeah, I guess my dad really had a thing for not starting at the beginning of the series, but instead showing me just the highlights. Which, you know, when I think about it, was pretty...
You know, I feel bad for black content creators who start out like this. Because you know what's going to eventually happen? He's going to have to turn the camera on. This ain't going to work for him, and he's going to eventually have to come on camera. And then that's going to be the end of his suck-off journey. Like, it always happens this way. They always start these little petty channels with this kind of bullshit, and it always ends up where they have to show who they are, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you guys something, especially you black dudes. I don't care how much you suck off Dragon Ball. They're never going to accept you into their community. They're never going to accept you. I'm a fucking outsider. And I know more about Dragon Ball than all of them combined. But I'm an outsider because I choose to criticize it instead of sucking it off. This dude making a huge mistake. And don't even see it.
It was actually pretty genius. I mean, if we had started from the beginning like normal humans, I probably wouldn't have been as hooked on the franchise as I was. I still remember my first time seeing Goku go Super Saiyan against Frieza for the first time and being so mesmerized by it.
Whoa! That right there is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
In fact, I thought it was so cool that I used to try turning into a Super Saiyan as a kid in secret. Yeah, I'd actually be in my basement trying to transform into a Super Saiyan. I mean, I'm talking balled up fists, screaming at the top of my lungs and everything.
This is one of the cringiest things I've seen in weeks. But this is y'all community in a nutshell. I tried to tell y'all the end would come, and it's here. Slap the like button, people. Keep it crunk for me.
Nothing.
Okay, don't look at me like that. I know you tried it too. Shit, some of you watching this still try to do it.
You know, every time I hear a Dragon Ball fan say, I know you tried it too. No, regular people ain't trying this stuff. It's y'all. It's you crazy fuckers trying this stuff. Why do y'all have to, they always do this. They always say, yeah, I know you did it too. That's just like whenever they be talking about this lolly stuff. Oh, I know you like it too. No, man, ain't no y'all. It's your ass.
But as an adult, yeah, I don't still try it from time to time.
He said, did he return? Oh, you talking about that guy that said he would be here from earlier? I haven't seen him yet unless he's watching in secret. He probably don't want to get banned, so I'm assuming he's watching in secret.
As a grown-ass man. I vividly remember watching the next DVD pack with my little sister, which featured the last parts of the Buu saga. And I was so confused when Goku and Vegeta fused against Buhan. I was fully expecting to see Gogeta again, just like in the Fusion Reborn movie. but imagine my surprise when I see a completely different character on my screen.
Yeah, a character that sucks balls. Gogeta is infinitely better than Vegito.
I thought I was watching the wrong show for a split second there, you know? But I guess it shouldn't have been too much of a shock that I was always so confused on what was going on in the show. I'd skipped multiple arcs, and I'd missed out on so many.
You know, at least he's honest, because this is most of today's fans. Most fans of Dragon Ball today, they have skipped all the important stuff. That's why they don't know anything. That's why so many of them argue with you all day long, and they sound dumb. Because most of them have literally skipped Z, they skipped the OG Dragon Ball, they jumped right to Super or Kai or some bullshit like that. Yeah, he represents what this new community is.
Different villain characters, hero characters, and important plot points throughout the whole series. But eventually I'd had enough, and I was finally able to start from zero by watching Dragon Ball Z Kai, which had just started airing on Nicktoons in around 2010? I think around 2010, yeah. Which was around the exact time that I finished watching the Dragon Ball DVDs. I started all the way back from the Sand Saga and watched all the way up to the Cell Saga. And I'm so glad I did, because I would have missed out on so many iconic Dragon Ball Z scenes. All of Kid Gohan's best crash out moments, including of course his Super Saiyan 2 transformation against Cell. I got to see Goku fighting Vegeta for the first time in the Sand arc. I got to see Krillin and Yamcha like actually do shit and make an impact in the show. Okay, maybe not Yamcha. I mean, come on, even Chaozu put in more work against the Saiyans than you did, bro. But it's cool though. I got to see Vegeta slap up all of Frieza's henchmen. I got to see Goku dominate the fucking Ginyu Force. I got to see Future Trunks for the first time, and I got to watch him slash up Mecha Frieza, and then get messed up by the androids, and then get his revenge back on the androids. I got to see Cell. I got to see Piccolo fusing with mofos. I saw Goku go Super Saiyan 3 against Buu for the first time. I saw Majin Vegeta was the thing. I was like, what? Bro, I could talk about Dragon Ball Z all day, but there's just too many moments and too many memories. I can't cover everything in just this one video. I'll have to fanboy over this show some more in like a part 2 or something. But hey, thanks for watching this video though.
Yeah. You got a fanboy over it. You know, I have to ask this question, guys. And if you take it offensively, it's because you're one of the many people that I'm talking about. But this is to the Dragon Ball community as a whole. Is it possible for y'all to watch Dragon Ball without being complete 100% fucking loser nerds? Like, can y'all just be regular dudes and watch it and that's it? I have to know. Because I've noticed something with y'all community and pretty much all anime communities. Y'all can't seem to watch something without transforming into fucking losers. None of you like girls. All of you are in love with some weird anime character. Most, if not all of you, are broke or living with your parents. And I just need to know, is it possible to like something without being a goddamn loser? Because I can't see how y'all manage to do this. How y'all manage to be losers all the time while doing this. There are so many things you can look at like a normal person and not be a fucking loser. And I'm just wondering if it's possible. Because y'all get mad at me for saying y'all are losers. Y'all get so upset for me claiming that y'all are losers. But look at y'all community. Look at how y'all act. The way y'all dress. The way y'all live. I want you to do this. If you're one of these dragon losers or anime loser, and let's say you got like a group of anime friends you hang out with, I want you to stop being friends with them temporarily for an experiment. I want you to step outside of the group, start dressing normal, acting normal, talking to girls, this and this. And I want you to do that for like a month. And then I want you to come back to that group and just look at them. observe them from the outside in. And I guarantee you'll say they losers. And you'll say, damn, I was with them losers. I was one of them. I guarantee you will. Just 1 month. Just stay away from them and act like everybody else. Just act like normal people for a month. By the time you come back, I promise you'll look at them people and be like, holy shit, I was hanging out with some fucking losers. I'm telling you, you will. And I know some of y'all like, no, I'll never abandon my friends. I promise you, if you step away from them and just think about what I'm saying, just give it a shot. I'm telling you, you'll be so surprised. You'll be like, oh my God, these guys are lame. He said they need to get some cat. Yeah, they need it. I mean, look, whenever I hear these dudes say, well, you're 50 and you gotta work. That literally sounds like 99% of people. You guys do understand not everybody makes it big on the internet. Not everybody goes viral. Not everybody becomes a Goliath on the internet. Most people work. Oh, did you know most of the people that do YouTube work also? So when you guys are making fun of work, you're making fun of damn near everybody on earth. And guess what your ass is gonna have to do one day when your parents finally put you outdoors? You're gonna have to work. At some point, you're gonna have to get a job. You guys come here and you tout the success of another dude. Oh, Eobard, he make more money than you. Well, no, he don't. I show proof that he don't. I can afford to get my roof fixed. He can't. But instead of coming here and saying, yeah, man, I got more money than you, you come here and say another dude got more money than me. And you don't see how much of a homo that makes you. You don't see how bad that makes you look. I mean, it is Pride Month, so I guess it makes sense that you would come here and brag about another dude's money. Why? Like all of you NBA haters in the background, you ones that are watching me but not talking, what do you get out of coming to my channel and bragging about another dude's money? Does he give you some of that money? Does he help you out when you need it? Does he do anything for you? The answer is probably no. So why come to my channel to say, yeah, I watch so-and-so and they make more than you? A lot of people on here make more than me. You don't see me complaining. I worry about mines. I don't worry about what the next dude making. Said, yes, I personally don't watch DB like the others. Once I watch it, I move on to something else. If I have to work, I go to work. If football is on, I watch football. Well, that sounds like a normal person to me. He said, is the fact you doing what you love is, I guess you meant what matters. Well, that can be true and not true at the same time. Let's say you following your passion of being a YouTuber, but your channel's not making money. You can't pay your bills. So you know what you're gonna have to do? You're gonna have to go get a job, whether your passion is your passion or not. See, this idea that as long as you're doing what you love is all that matters is not really true, because a lot of people are on YouTube making content, but they're not making any money off of it. So they have to work so that they can keep their dream alive. There's nothing wrong with having a job, but I don't have a job. I literally own a business that I've been running for the past 15 years. See, they call it a job because that's their way of trying to downgrade what I do. That's their way of trying to say, oh, he ain't doing shit. No, I don't have a job. I own a business. And I've owned my business longer than some of y'all have been walking. And my business pays really, really good. And that's why I'm able to come on here and shoot the shit anytime I want, say what I want, and not worry about how much I'm getting paid off of it. I don't care. Because it's never going to pay more than what I make in the real world. He said, yeah, that's true. I have a job. Exactly. Now, let's keep it real. Like, I know who you are. You the guy that made the video on infection. Good job, or put up the video about infection. But listen, tell the truth. Having a job, don't it make doing content easier when you don't have to worry about your bills? When you put up a video, you don't have to worry about whether or not that video makes you a certain amount of money because you got a job. Look, everybody wish they were independently wealthy. Everybody wish that their channel goes viral and they never have to work again. Everybody wish that. But go on X and look at that list of people whose channels have been demonetized. And they're over there begging YouTube to give their monetization back. Now, what about them? I was just on X today. A guy lost $100,000 to demonetization. YouTube just demonetized his channel and didn't even tell him why. And $100-something thousand that his channel made, he's not getting it. They're keeping the money. So you tell me what's better. A job where people put money in your hand, or a demonetized channel where YouTube keeps the proceeds? Which one sounds better? That's why I be telling you dudes, don't let folks shame you with all this, you have to work. Man, ain't nothing wrong with good old-fashioned work. Nothing wrong with it. I so happen to be doing something that I like doing. I work 2 hours a night at the most and make hundreds of dollars for those 2 hours. Like I said, I make on average $200 an hour on average running my business. So when people say, Earbar said it himself. He working a job that he hates and I get to go to Comic-Cons. No, you pay money to go to Comic-Cons and you think I hate my job. But see, I'm not like you. I'm not a lazy piece of shit living off Patreon. I don't need Patreon to pay my bills. Guys, please. That's what he doing. Give to my Patreon so I can pay my rent. I'm not doing that. But that's the new mantra of this community. Make fun of somebody because they work for a living. And this ain't even really new. They've been doing this for years. He said, how's your night going? It's going fine. It always is. Elite says, speaking of work, I'm doing overtime on Friday. Exactly. Ain't nothing wrong with working. Feel good getting your paycheck and buying what you want. Exactly. They've always had a problem with the fact that I make enough money where I don't have to come on and beg. I don't have to come on here and beg y'all to pay my bills. I don't have to set up a Give, Send, Go account to get donations. They've always hated that about me. When I was on YouTube the first time around, they hated it. Man, this dude don't have to beg. He's not like us. Because I understand working and taking care of my business is more important than just jumping online and talking. All week this week, I've been working. As soon as my off day hit, y'all got 2 streams instead of 1. But when I gotta work, that's priority and it makes me money. I would never trade that in to prioritize this. I don't care how big my channel gets. And my channel's been growing a lot the last few days. I don't care how big it gets. I'm not gonna trade in hard-earned money for maybe possibly getting some money on YouTube. Because YouTube can pull the rug out from under me in the morning. I can wake up tomorrow and my channel be demonetized for whatever reason they choose. So I know you can't trust YouTube and you can't trust the people on YouTube. So I would never put my financial future or my kids' future in the hands of YouTube. I'm not that dumb. Well, listen, everybody, listen, people are afraid of work. That's what the problem is. They see all these other people going viral on YouTube or Twitch or wherever, and they want to do it too. That's what it is. Man, that dude made it big. I think I could do it too. And then when it don't happen, they turn into trolls. Remember when I told y'all the majority of trolls are literally YouTube channels that failed? They're failed. Like every time I click on a channel that is a troll channel, it's somebody who stopped making content 5 or 6 years ago. They wasn't getting any views, so they turned into a troll. Never fails. He said, yeah, that's why I resort to Rumble. Well, I was on Rumble for 3 years. Look, if I activated my content on Rumble, it's about, I don't know, several thousand videos and streams of mine on Rumble. But I shut my Rumble stuff down. People keep asking me to put all that crap back up. I just don't care about Rumble like that. I look at YouTube as extra money. I already baked the cake. YouTube is the icing. And not even all of the icing, it's some of the icing. Because I have my own website where I post content. It makes me a little bit of money here or there. I have Twitch. I mean, I have Rumble and Kick too. But my point is, when these guys come to my channel trying to flex, look, I don't mind you flexing. Let's get something straight. I don't mind you flexing. If you want to come to my channel and say, yeah, NBA, I make more than you. Okay. But when you come to me and say, yeah, NBA, my friend make more than you, first thing I'm going to think is, what about you? Do I ever get on this mic and say, yeah, man, my brother is killing it in the market? Why would I get on here and flex about my brother's money? What if I get on here and say, yeah, my homeboy, he made $100,000 last year? Y'all are going to be like, wait a minute, well, what about you? What did you make? This is the problem with these dudes. They come and they flex in the name of this loser. They come and flex in his name, and they ain't getting nothing for it. I mean, damn, if you're going to be on your knees, at least get something for it. Even prostitutes get something for their time. I mean, I'm just keeping it real. Y'all come drop to y'all knees for a dude that ain't giving y'all jack. I'm sitting there looking at his Patreon. There ain't nothing on it that's worth money. Everything that he done post on here, ain't worth anything. It's all the same shit he been making. It's the same crap he been making. I had somebody come say, his Patreon make more money. What about your Patreon? I can start a Patreon if I wanted one. I don't really care about it. I got a Patreon. It's called my website. But yeah, his Patreon it's the same garbage that he's been posting for years. Y'all see how boring he is on YouTube. Why would you want to pay money to be bored even more? I never understood Patreon. Patreon is like OnlyFans for dudes. Bunch of dudes paying money to see shit they done already seen. Y'all crazy as hell. Look, I come on here, I get what I get, and then I keep it moving. Like yesterday, my stream, look at all them donations I got. I got like $100-something in donations, bunch of everything. And then today, I got $5 in donations or super chats. Do you see me bitching? Have I said a single thing about money in this stream? Man, all I got is $5. Fuck y'all. Have I ever done that? Nope, because I get whatever I get. I don't make a big fuss about it. It ain't no big deal to me, but to somebody like him, to Nobody 101, it's a huge deal. because he been exposed as lying about being rich. He's been exposed. Those dudes paid Saiyan Scholar Patreon. Now he ain't making any content. Exactly. He got like up to like 300 patrons, I think, on his Patreon account. He got 300 people to pay money for his content. And then he disappeared. Now, imagine if you one of those patrons. Imagine if you one of those people. Yeah, I'm looking right now. The last post on his Patreon was October 24th, 2025. That's the last time Saiyan Scholar posted on his Patreon. That's pretty messed up. So he got all those people to pay him money. He promised them that if they supported him, he would keep them up with some content. Well, that 300 something paid members has went down to 98. And I can't even believe he still got that many. These people sitting there hoping he's gonna return one day. Dude went and got a job. I try to tell y'all, Dragon Ball don't pay the bills anymore. Saiyan Scholar went and got a job. He works now. Because he understands. He gets it. And Loserdom, he don't even have his number of patrons posted. Because he probably don't even have as many as Saiyan Scholar. That's why he didn't post it. He'll post it once he get a certain number of people on it. But right now, he ain't got that many people on it. That's why he ain't posting how many's on there. Because if he had a lot, he would post it. Can I get some more likes? We almost at 65 likes. Come on, let me get some more. Y'all get lazy on me. Say he hasn't made a video in 7 months. And it posts in 4. Yeah, because he's done, man. He's done. Just like a lot of those other Dragon Ball channels. Why sit around waiting until the new Dragon Ball Super season begins? When it's gonna be a rerun of something y'all already seen. How do you do a review on a rerun? I'm sure nobody is gonna prove us wrong on that front. He's gonna do a review of a rerun. He's gonna try to make it sound interesting, which is not. Yeah, I actually went deep diving on some of these older Dragon Ball channels. It's a lot of them that done disappeared, y'all. A lot of them. Well, you want to know why hyping up the Galactic Patrol arc doesn't work right now? The reason why it don't work right now is because it's too far away. Yeah, it's too far away. So if you start hyping it now, it really doesn't do any good to hype it right now. Because they still got another year before they even gonna see it. So there's no point in hyping it. When it gets closer, they'll start hyping it, guaranteed. Review on multiple reruns, exactly. It ain't. That's all it is reruns. He said, "Been glad you're back on YouTube. As YouTube recently been boring. Almost everyone is doing hey guy." Yeah, well, I mean, I've had to alter my style a little bit as far as trying to cut down on the cussing and all the derogatory stuff. But other than that, I'm just making what I make. Well, you know who the most upset about me being back? The guy who said, I have a sacred vow to stop you from getting back on YouTube. Yeah, he the guy that's pissed. That reminds me too, guys. I got a chibi video or stream coming up. Tomorrow. What the hell? That's weird. Hang on, let me check something real quick. Okay. Well, I've been planning to talk about it, but I'm not gonna do it on this channel. I'm gonna do it on my other channel. I'm still gonna do content on this channel tomorrow because I made a promise to be on this channel every day for the month of June. So I'm still gonna be on this channel too, but the stream I gotta do is gonna be on my other channel. Because we have to discuss Chibi getting all this money and still ain't moved yet. Because nobody's talking about it. Nobody said a word. And I'm just trying to figure out how the hell you get this money from these people saying that it's life or death, and then you go right back to just making videos and you ain't moved, you know? Hey, NBA, would you cuss at someone if they didn't watch a video? I don't give a shit if y'all watch a video. I don't give a shit if y'all watch me or anybody else. So the answer is no. I'm not going to waste energy cussing at somebody because they didn't want to watch a video. That's pretty fucking stupid. Yeah, that's pretty dumb. Roar, I'm mad at you. You didn't watch a video. Man, who cares? He got a video called Nothing Matters. What's he been listening to Metallica? I mean, he is a little creep. Oh, God, he's standing out in the woods again. Guess I better add it to my list. He always standing out in the damn woods, man. I thought he was in danger. I thought his life was in danger. Why you standing out in the open where somebody can shoot you? Yeah, I'm saving it. I'm saving it for my other channel. Yeah, I'm saving it. Yeah, he in danger. I brought this channel back just for this kind of stuff. This is the channel I'm gonna be on tomorrow. Yeah, he goes out in the woods, standing around in the open woods, but he fearing for his life. Come on, man. How many times y'all gonna fall for that, man? I don't get it. And honestly, I think he's probably rage baiting people. You know, it's the usual crap. Anytime he's standing out in the woods, he usually got some stupid rage bait. Oh, y'all already know. Lord Cancerous is back. Because apparently anytime I say something that hurts somebody's feelings, it's cancer. Okay. Well, you asked for it. Let there be cancer. Man, don't get me started on old Sandro. Man, I went in my Discord server today. This is the kind of stuff I'm seeing. Man, these dudes are in there going off with this stuff, man. Hey, I didn't put them up to it, first of all. I ain't had nothing to do with this. I just go in there and this stuff start appearing. I don't know who, look, they shooting off in there, man. I just let them have their creativity. I stay out of it. Like this shit right here from fucking Zero. He just ruined pizza for me, man. I don't never want another pizza again. I can't do it, man. One bite, one mission. Oh my God. This is what I put up with every time I go in my Discord server. This is the kind of crap I see, man. I don't even know who made this. I saw this in there too. Man, they going off, man. What the fuck? Like, who is this? I don't even want to know, man. I don't even want to know. I didn't know I was an anime character neither. Apparently I am. I didn't know. Man, these dudes in there making full animes out of me. I'm staying out of it. Yeah, but as far as his claim that I'm just some old broke dude that's obsessing over him and all this and this and that. Listen here, man. I'm not the one that has to blur out my background because my desk looks like that. I don't care how much blur you use. Look at that desk. This dude is junky and nasty. That's what we called it when somebody was like this. That is very junky and nasty. And look at all them bottles back there. They look like a bunch of pill bottles, like medicine bottles. So what's wrong with this dude? Has he got AIDS or something? Like, why he got so many pill bottles? Why he always drinking bottled water like he a fish? Yeah, because he's a millionaire. This is how millionaires live. This room definitely looks like the room of a millionaire, y'all. 100%. Every millionaire I ever heard of has a room like this. That's junky and nasty. Yeah, every millionaire I ever met, they look like this. They wear the same t-shirts over and over. They wear the same hat over and over. They had a junky ass motherfucking room over and over. They have a broke down ass bookshelf in the background over and over. And they have to blur out everything because they don't want people to see how junky and nasty they living. But he a millionaire. I know some millionaires. I do business with some millionaires. They don't look like this and they don't act like this. And they definitely don't have a junky ass room like this. Oh yeah, ain't no girl going in there. That room probably smelled like feet and corn chips. I bet you that desk is sticky too. I bet it's sticky and gross. Ugh. Just thinking about it makes me want to puke. Say he's Asmongold. That's actually a pretty good comparison. At least Asmongold actually has money though. Yeah, Asmongold, at least he makes money. He showed his money. He makes like $100,000 a month just off Twitch. That ain't counting YouTube and Kick. So yeah, he showed his money. He's scared. This dude, he ain't showed any proof that he got money like that. You got OnlyFans girls that are flashing how much money they got. This dude claimed to be a millionaire but shows no proof. And let me debunk another lie that he told too in his last stream. That I'm online claiming to be rich. That I'm online claiming to be a millionaire. Now, when have any of y'all ever heard me say I got $1 million? Or that I'm a millionaire? You haven't. You actually heard me say the opposite. I'm not a millionaire, but we still live comfortably. That's what I've always said. I'm not a millionaire. I've never pretended to be, never lied about being a millionaire, never said it once in my life. Didn't stop him from lying about it on his damn stream, though. He going around pretending that he rich. Never once have I even remotely intimated that I was rich. Never once. But it don't stop this dude from lying about it. That's what I keep telling y'all. He's so desperate, he'll say anything. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Exactly. All I've ever said is that me and my boys are comfortable. That I make good money. I never once said I was rich. So when he said that, I was just like, where's this dude getting his information? And then one time, he said on his stream, he said his Discord server's filled up with a bunch of losers. And he's like, I know this because people tell me stuff. Dude, when he said that, I started laughing. Don't nobody tell you stuff. You watch my content. You follow me hardcore. That's how you know what I'm saying and doing. Because you are literally watching me every chance you get. Oh, dude, he watches me every stream. He knows everything I'm saying because he watches. And the reason he watches is because he wants me to say something that he can flag. See, so far, all I've done is just present the evidence. That's it. He's hoping he can catch me saying something that he can flag to YouTube. That's why he watches. Thing is, you can flag all you want. If I'm not saying anything that little bot can pick up, then you're just wasting you wasting this. You wasting that click. YouTube ain't gonna take me down if I'm just talking. Look, I think he did a lot of damage to himself. Let me show y'all something that's more damaging than hanging out with perfection. Let me pull the clip real quick. This right here did more damage than hanging out with perfection.
The super chat. Yeah, bro, I have a dead channel. Hey, but thanks for the $2, bro. You want to know what's funny about my dead channel, bro? Let me tell you about my dead channel.
I think he's talking about mine.
No, he's talking about me, bro. I can tell, but but it's just strange that he leaves $2 to say that. I mean, I'm not even mad about it. You know why I'm not mad? I'm gonna tell you why I'm not mad, bro. Because this channel could be dead for the rest of my life, and guess what? I'm a fucking millionaire. I don't give a fuck.
Now, he thinks that's a flex, but he don't realize how bad that makes him sound. That basically you telling all the people that follow your raggedy channel, basically, I got money, so fuck y'all. He don't realize that just doing that little thing, you just prove to everybody that you only here for money. And now that you got you some money, which we know you don't, but now that you claim to have money, you don't care. I told y'all, all you got to do is get under this dude's skin, and he will snitch on himself. He said that because the league went to his stream, and we started typing in the chat and pissed him off, and it tricked him into snitching on himself. Yeah, I noticed he didn't get that $2 back. A millionaire would have sent that $2 back. A millionaire would have felt disrespected. He said the thing is, you do not need to be rich to be successful. Exactly. There are a lot of people that aren't millionaires that are having a good life. I mean, look, if everybody if everybody on earth had millions of dollars, the world would stop running. Because if everybody's a millionaire, then who's gonna drive the garbage trucks? Who's gonna fix the houses? Who's gonna fix the plumbing? If everybody's a millionaire, nobody's gonna do that stuff. If everybody can just live in luxury, then there's not gonna be anybody to do these things. The world runs because there are different classes of people. I'm proud of what I do. I started a business. I can leave it to my kids when I'm too old to do it, or when I die. I don't know why they expect me to feel shame over that. Oh, you should be ashamed. You're working. Don't every adult work? Yeah, when we made him mad and made him run away from his own stream, that right there showed everybody who and what he is. We literally, just from your chat, made you stop your own stream and run like a coward. Oh, and by the way, here we go again. Let me do this again so that his lying ass fans don't bring this up. Hey, loser, do you want to debate? Because they always saying that I never asked him to debate, which I have multiple times. So here I'm doing it again. You want to debate? You want to come in front of a live audience and finally tell the truth for a change? We all know the answer, but I'm doing it because these guys think that people are afraid of him. They think people are afraid to call this bum out. I ain't never been afraid of another man in my life. Even if it's somebody I knew could kick my ass, I still wasn't scared. So the idea that you think I'm scared of this loser nerd is hilarious. Yeah, he blocked me. He's scared to debate me. He's scared. He'll never do it. Said I knew he was a creep since he tweeted wanting to do something inappropriate. Yeah, we made fun of that too. We got a whole stream we did on that, where he sent all them weird sexual messages to that 17-year-old girl. Yeah, we got that too. There are so many questions I could ask him that will cause him to rage quit and leave. And he the kind of person, he wants a list of stuff. You can't ask him this, you can't ask. See, before he'll go on somebody else's channel, he'll give him a list of stuff that you can't ask him because it'll make him get mad and leave. I'm the one that'll ask all that stuff everybody else is afraid to ask. Yep. Y'all remember when he said that to that 17-year-old boy who made a video about him? He said, and I quote, "Keep my name out your mouth or I'm gonna put my dick in it." That's what he said to a 17-year-old boy for making a video about him. Yeah, all of y'all remember. See, I don't have to keep reminding y'all of the stuff he said, because y'all all heard it too. Y'all seen it too. Y'all seen this guy long enough to know he's a fucking internet creep. And it's funny because if you saw him in person, he'll take off running. He wouldn't bust a grape. We're talking about a girl on Twitter too. I did a whole stream about it, dude, where he wrote an apology to this girl because he made a sexual comment towards her. Yeah, I had the video up on my channel for a while now. Yeah, he did like a whole apology where he had to apologize to this girl for saying sexual stuff to her on Twitter. Yeah, I still got the video. I took it down because YouTube demonetized it, but I might put it up on one of my smaller channels, put it back up. But yeah, he came at this girl, 17 years old, with some sexual crap, and then he made this long ass apology about it. And we took his apology that he wrote and made fun of it. Well, look, I'm happy about one thing. I'm happy about the fact that people done start calling him out. His own people. Yeah, we're going to call him out no matter what. But now his own people are doing it. Like, his comment section is getting filled up with people asking him about perfection. He getting so mad, too. He getting so mad about it, having to answer that shit. Hold on a minute, y'all. Seems that I'm not the only person that feels that way. I knew there was something to that. And let's see here.
I think I doubled it.
Use the wrong
I guess he didn't.
Actually, it's not. If somebody wants to try to talk to him, you remember he would always. Hang on, I'm gonna put this up on the big screen so y'all can see it. Yeah, this is when he had to make this apology to this 17-year-old girl that he made sexual advances to. Yeah, it's still, like I said, it's on my Twitch account. I had to take it down from Twitch because my channel got like a 3-day suspension for it. You know how Twitch is. They'll suspend your channel and then they'll private the video. They won't delete it, but they'll private it. But here it is. There you go. I'm gonna make it big for y'all. All right, guys, I got the violin music tuned up. I'm gonna put the apology on the screen.
Yay, violin music.
Hey, St. Cloud, I put the violin music up, man. Here you go. I'm gonna make it big too. There you go, man.
I hear this shit. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I gotta match this. Hey guys, so I wanted to apologize to Ray for an inappropriate joke I made earlier. It was never intended to hurt anybody or anything more than to get a chuckle out of her. I admit it was a mistake. My sense of humor isn't always the same as others. I make jokes like this all the time with my friends. However, I failed to realize how it could make others feel if they weren't in on the joke. And this is one of those cases. The joke was purposely in a creepy tone because that was the point, which I incorrectly assumed she knew. I don't like her in a romantic way. I have learned that you can't read tone or sarcasm online, which has gotten me in trouble before. Tsunaya, it's not like that. You have my word. What may be small jokes here and there to me can come across completely different to others. While I had no ill intent, I still do recognize that words are powerful, and sometimes I forget that, so I do apologize to both Ray and Naya, not only for the jokes, but for sounding dismissive. Not my intention. Anybody who knows the person behind the screen knows I'm not here to hurt anybody's feelings or make them uncomfortable. I'll definitely be thinking about it.
Man. Say, Clown, man, you read that shit perfect too, man. That's fucking hilarious.
That's cool. Y'all should come over for a barbecue. We can make some cold drinks in my blender, but do keep in mind that I'm a sex offender.
Vernon Douglas is my name. A battery arrest is what brought me fame. But there's much more to know about me. I love to dance and I love to ski. I zip and zoom on through the snow. Just strap on my boots and watch me go. But I can't ski until December. Till then I'm just a sex offender.
I'm Charles Dolan, dropping rhymes. I've been arrested 7 times. I know that sounds like a lot. 3 of those times were for vandalism. Feel real bad, I got caught. Might do it again, probably not. I'm not here to make pretenses. Here because of my sex offenses.
I'm Sam Pound, I'm number 1. Apologizing for what I've done. In case you were wondering what that was, I snuck into a bathroom and I...
This motherfucker right here, man!
Eat no truffles, I'm just here to do the sex offender shuffle.
Hey everybody, I'm Laura Hughes. Proven girls can do it too. And by it, I mean touch your cousin. Was it worth it? No, it wasn't. You won't find me in your child's
And ladies and
playset,
gentlemen,
'cause
we
I
have
gotta
lost
wear
it.
this ankle bracelet. I'm not here to go on a bender. I'm here because I'm a sex offender.
Last name Bermholt, first name Mark. I'm moving in somewhere on your block. Not in a house, but in a van. If you need me to move it, I sure can.
Hey, man, that shit crazy. That's what I was trying to tell y'all, man. I remember everything this dude has done. Everything. Ain't nothing he can do to get away with it when it pertains to me. Everything he's ever done, I done caught it. Because that's what he is. And here's the thing. Everybody keeps saying he had a wife or he's married. There has been no evidence presented that he had a wife or that he currently has a wife. There's been no evidence to this, okay? So I don't even know where this keeps coming from. I ain't seen any proof whatsoever that this dude has had any kind of intimate relationship with a woman. Except for people saying it, I've seen no evidence. As far as I'm concerned, this dude has no experience with women. That's why he's always online making these weird sexual comments to women, because he has no experience with women. And I want y'all to keep in mind, the apology that was on that video that he wrote, that's because he said some sexual stuff to a 17-year-old girl. Now you understand the reason why he's so good friends with Perfection, because they think alike. Yeah, that's why we roasted him when he did it, because that was a 17-year-old girl he was making sexual comments to. Yeah, it's 100% what he did. And to this day, he swear up and down he didn't do it. So why you make that long ass apology if you innocent? We got that apology straight from his Twitter account. He wrote it and posted it. So you can't say that we made that shit up. Yeah, Tipster. Yep, Tipster was making weird comments to a 17-year-old girl too. That's why they made this right here for him.
On throughout the day.
She was licking my nuts, eating my ski. Now I'm locked up, eating my meat. Open my eyes, yeah, she was only 17.
Yeah, because he got caught too. But y'all know Tipster is like, what is he now? They, them, or whatever that stuff is. He doing that stuff now. Oh man, I forgot to give a word from our sponsor.
All right, listen guys, I have a plan. Woohoo, a plan for what? To delete NBA from the internet once and for all. Oh, really? Fucking finally! Yes, sir, and it's called the Zero NBA Plan. Yeah, cause I'm tired of him calling me a vampire and I live in a dark, nasty room with a bottle of lotion. Are you gonna finish that lotion? Cause my wood is very hard right now. Yes, with this plan, it will show NBA that we're not the house of bitch-made niggas, but the house of L. Are we gonna send pieces to his house? No, an even better plan. My plan is to hire a hitman and annihilate NBA once and for all. And there he is, right there. Shadow, I want you to eliminate NBA. And if you do, I'll give you spoiled milk, cheese that got mold on it, and a glass of raindrop water. So what do you say? Fuck! Fuck it, we'll send pieces to his house again.
That's it. Hey man, that's them in a nutshell. You know how many times they done had pizza sent to my house? That shit crazy. Oh, here go my one for the Discord server.
Here I go! These hands of mine are burning red. It's telling me to kick the nigga out the Discord. Bitch! Ass! Nigga! Fucking finally!
Fucking finally. Hey, he said a glass of raindrop water. Them niggas broke as hell. Hell yeah, they are. Oh, they hate these videos, man. They hate them. These videos, because these videos show who and what these dudes are, man, and they can't stand it. That's why they get so mad when I play them.
Time to show NBA why we're the House of L. You ready, brother? I'm just a bitch-ass nigga, Jace. We're sick of your videos, NBA. We're the House of Ah! You! I hate you!
Oh, there's nothing better than logging on and being hated. I love it, man. I tell you, it makes my day to come on here and know that these dudes can't stand me.
Pardon me, are you selling crack?
What it look like I'm doing? Here.
Oh, lovely, lovely. I'll take 2, please. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
3 weeks later.
Excuse me, sir. I'd like to return this crack.
What?
I haven't even got mine yet, and you bringing shit back.
I said I would like to return this crack.
This ain't Walmart, nigga. Ain't no return policies, no motherfucking exchanges.
No. It is defective. Look, it's all burnt up. Look, singed around the edges.
But hey, 3 weeks later is when people start returning Sparking Zero. Like, they start returning that game like it's so trash. He said he want to see the Broly one. I ain't played that one in a while. Hold on a minute. This the one that dude made for me because people were complaining about the ads on Twitch. It's like, your stream got too many ads on it, so he made this for me.
Fuck the website and fuck the ads on Twitch.
You deprived us of content, Big Smoke!
Since I'm Big Smoke, let me smoke you with ads.
It's offensive.
I'm Sam Pound. I'm number 1.
I sucked a lot of dick. Comes down to my very last card. I activate the trap, blasting the ruins.
Frozen kicked me out cause I was a crybaby. And fuck Zero for kicking my gay lover out of the Discord. I am the princess of all bitches. I will have my free content.
I'm just here to do the sex offender shuffle.
Man, these videos crazy as hell, man. Oh man. Yeah, that card on that card it said because fuck you, man. That shit is crazy. These dudes be killing me with this stuff, man. I'm telling y'all. Man, it's already been a long. I can't believe it's already 9:30. I ain't done shit with my day. Like, I've literally wasted my whole day, man. Frozen every time somebody get kicked out of Discord, Frozen do get blamed for it. Even when he ain't got nothing to do with it. Frozen can be logged off for weeks. Literally not in the Discord. And if somebody gets banned, they'll say Frozen did it. Oh, Mega Man said he got an ad during that. Oh, you want me to show the House of L1 again? Well, Elite paid for it, so.
Time to show NBA why we're the House of L. You ready, brother? I'm just a bitch ass nigga, Jace. We're sick of your videos, NBA. We're the House of Ah! You! I hate you!
Hang on, I'm going to it now, man. So you got this ad while I was playing the ads video? That's fucking hilarious. Hang on, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all. This the ad that he got while I was playing the video about ads. This is hilarious. That's how you know YouTube be listening to everything, man. That's the ad that he received while I was playing the video about getting ads. Look, that's the ad that popped up. That's hilarious. Oh, what up, Chaotic Truth? You came in at almost the end of the stream, bro. How you doing? Hey, when you gonna let me come back on the panel, man? Your new panel with less fuckery. Cause I remember you said you was like trying to get rid of some losers or whatever. You always welcome on the panel. I ain't gonna lie, you be streaming at times where I'll be asleep. Like I work third shift, so by the time I wake up, you be done. Cause I don't wake up till like sometimes 2, 3 in the afternoon. Next time you stream though, if I'm awake, I'll click on it. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been over there. Any significant changes? I mean, last time I came on your shit, I wasn't even back on YouTube. I was still banned. Now that I'm back on YouTube, I guess it's a little bit different. Yeah, I was on Rumble last time. But YouTube let me join their forgiveness program, and I took off and ran with it. He said, I literally just got an ad. Man, yeah, that's live streaming. Yeah, you look, man, I'm going to tell y'all something. I've been saying this about YouTube. YouTube can get rid of the ads if they charge everybody who's on the website. If everybody has to pay for YouTube Premium, they would get enough revenue from that where they wouldn't have to run ads. And then they wouldn't have to have all this censorship crap. If they didn't have to rely on ads and advertisers, YouTube would be a more open platform. The reason why you can get away with saying stuff on Rumble and Kick and places like that, because they're not bowing down to the advertisers like YouTube is. So because of that, YouTube, they have to, that's why you got people saying grape and essay and all these stupid words, because YouTube is completely ran by advertisers. I've always had YouTube Premium. I've had it back when it was called YouTube Red. That's how long I've been paying for it. I don't like ads. I don't like ads. So that's my reason for having it. I just don't want to be bothered. I understand why people don't like Twitch, because Twitch is just crazy with the ads. Yeah, they are crazy with it. That's why I'm not even on my Twitch account that much, because it's hard to get people to watch you on Twitch. Unless you already got a built-in fan base, it's hard to get people to watch. Because there's no algorithm on Twitch. There's no discoverability. People can't find you on there. Gotta figure out what that light is I just saw. Yeah, I think premium. Now look, first thing they got to do is lower the price of it. I think they should lower the price of it first, but then after lowering the price, they should make it mandatory. Now there should still be a free version, but the free version, you shouldn't have the ability to flag people. You shouldn't have the ability to comment or leave likes or anything. You can just watch. That's it. In order to do all that other stuff, you should have to pay. I think that will make YouTube a better place. I really do. Because if everybody who's on the site having to pay for it, then you'll have a lot less of this false flagging stuff going on. People will come on here and not waste their time. You know? But when you got all these free accounts, and then somebody can just go get an ad blocker, you're going to keep all this bullshit going forever. No, there will be no trolling. Internet trolls will be gone. Because who wants to pay money every month to troll people? Imagine you got an account and all you're doing is trolling. And then suddenly you get an email from YouTube saying that YouTube is switching to a paid model where you have to pay to be on the website. All them dudes gonna be gone. They're gonna be gone because they're not gonna pay money just to come troll people. And most of them don't have it to troll with anyway because they broke. Yeah, well, most of them live with their parents and shit, so they wouldn't have the money anyway. Oh, I got somebody else mad with my solo leveling video. Or my stream, I mean. Got another dude pissed. Let me see. Oh, paragraphs. They still don't get it. They still don't get it. You can tell them to their face, I'm fucking with y'all. I'm messing with y'all. I'm picking with y'all. And they still fall for it. I told them multiple times in that stream, I don't really care about those characters. I don't really care who will win the fight. I just put it up because I know they're going to be scrolling and they're going to click on it. And they're going to get mad. They're going to write paragraphs. And they're doing it. Appreciate it. I'm finally learning the art of the clickbait. This one dude said Batman could beat Goku with infinite prep time. Dragon Ball community, if y'all want people to stop hating y'all and stop hating Dragon Ball, then y'all got to change y'all ways, man. Y'all got to stop being douchebags. We know that ain't going to happen, but I'm just giving you the device that you need to fix your community. Y'all got to stop being douchebags. Y'all got to stop getting mad at everybody over cartoons. Y'all guys got to stop that stuff. That guy earlier today, before I even started talking, he started typing all kinds of bad shit in the chat, calling me names, all kinds of stuff. It's like, I didn't get a chance to present my case yet, dude, and you already cussing me out. That's why people don't like y'all, man. You don't even hear what somebody got to say before you start cussing and yelling at them. I'm going to always mess with y'all community because y'all a bunch of losers. Look, I grew up in a certain generation and I grew up a certain way. If you don't make money and don't get pussy, then you a fucking loser. That's the way we were brought up. The men in our neighborhood, our dads, brothers, uncles, that's how we were brought up. You got to get money and get pussy to be a man. And if you're not getting them two things, you a bitch. And it's just that simple. And I know you guys today, you Dragon Ball fans today, y'all see it as just being bullied, but there right there is a problem. Grown ass dudes on the internet talking about being bullied. I didn't even use that word in elementary school, but now you got grown men online saying I'm being bullied. And you wonder why my generation look at y'all as like y'all a bunch of fucking fanoids. Imagine that. Imagine being in your fucking late 20s, early 30s, or in some of these dudes' cases, they 40s, talking about that guy over there with a smaller channel than me bullied me. I've been accused of bullying a dude who has 785,000 subs. I have 2,000, and I've been accused of bullying him. Exactly. Dudes with wives and kids talking about being bullied. He bullied me. That's why my generation don't respect y'all generation. This goes farther than Dragon Ball. Y'all generation are a bunch of pussies. And it's just the truth. You're allergic to everything. You can't even go outside without itching. We didn't deal with that growing up. Everywhere you go, you got a phone in your face because you don't know nothing. Like, our generation just look at y'all as just, y'all are like a shade of us. That's what y'all are. Y'all are a shadow of us or an echo of us. But y'all ain't nothing like our generation. We grew up tough, man. We didn't live like y'all live. We didn't have this luxury that y'all have. You got dudes walking around with better manicures than women. You got dudes going into beauty salons. I never been in a beauty salon, ever. Anytime my woman needed to get her hair or whatever done, she went by herself. I've never set foot in one of them places. You got men going in these places getting their nails and toes done. Men. It's socially acceptable now for grown men to be in a beauty salon. Grown men wearing pink. Like, no, man, I didn't grow up like that. I ain't never gonna conform to y'all new style of what manhood is, because y'all dudes are fanoids. And I don't care who get mad. I don't give a fuck who get mad. Y'all fanoids. I didn't grow up like that, and I'm not gonna pretend like I did. I didn't grow up wearing women's clothes. You got grown men wearing skinny jeans. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? You got dudes that look more girly than the girls, but they swear up and down they not gay. No, I'm not gay. I just like dressing like a girl. No, you's a fanoik. Period. And I don't care what you got to say. You a fanoik. You dressing like chicks. You got dudes with nail polish on now. Nail polish. I broke up with a chick for trying to paint my nails one day. Let me paint your nails. Get out of my house. I was just playing. I wasn't. Get out. Don't come back. See, it's a certain type of dude that's allowing this stuff. If your girl asks to paint your fingernails and you let her, you a fanoik. You done. Y'all, and a whole bunch of y'all in this new generation are bisexual. Y'all like men and women. Man, when I grew up, man. When I grew up, it didn't happen. It wasn't none of that. But now y'all are, it's perfectly okay, according to y'all generation, to mess with men and women. No, I didn't do that. I didn't grow up that way. We didn't believe in that. That's why I am diametrically opposed to you guys, you little weird anime dudes, because everything y'all believe in is just some weird stuff. Y'all sitting on the internet looking at little cartoon images of little girls and you think it ain't nothing wrong with you because it's a cartoon. It's not a real little girl. You missed the point. If you're not attracted to grown women, you're attracted to the image of a little girl. Even if it's an anime image or a digital image or a picture, you're still attracted to the image. And that's the point. But y'all say, no, it's a cartoon. It's not real, so it don't count. Well, it counts to regular people like me. It counts to parents who think that you a pedophile. You think coming on the internet, falling in love with little cartoon girls that look like they're 5 years old, you think there's nothing wrong with you when you do that? You anime dudes are fucking losers, man. Nobody hangs with y'all in the real world. That's why y'all form y'all little cults together, y'all little groups. Y'all wear all y'all little stupid, nerdy, trash ass little cartoon clothes. It's why y'all go to fucking GameStop and play Magic the Gathering and all these other stupid fucking games. Nobody with their right mind wants to hang around you people. Why do you think anime has never been trending on YouTube? Like, I want any of you anime dweebs to just answer me that. Why do you think anime has never been trending on YouTube? It's never been a hot topic on YouTube. Because even YouTube suppresses it. Because they know how weird y'all are. Y'all remind me of the old black sector of YouTube. The real old black sector. When it was a bunch of raggedy dudes like Geekdom101 and people like that making just trash content. And they spent every single video talking about Tommy Sotomayor. Y'all remind me of that old community. Because that's the same thing y'all do. Y'all got a bunch of trash, loser-ass videos about stupid cartoon characters. And I'm open and honest about the fact I make fun of the shit because it pisses y'all off. I don't do it because I actually care. I know y'all gonna respond and write a paragraph in my comment section. I'm telling you to your face, I'm clickbaiting you. And you know what you do in response? You accept the clickbait and come running. I know you're baiting me, but I'm gonna argue with you anyway. That's what y'all do, because y'all are fanoics. Dude, I seen a guy wearing full Naruto gear, including the headband, at Walmart. He had on the weird ninja gloves and everything. Had the Kakashi vest on, all of it, dude, at Walmart. And he was bigger than all outside. Motherfucker had to be 350 pounds. Wearing all... That's what I'm saying. Most of them are just generic losers. You seen one, you seen them all. And they can't, there's nothing they can do to get over the fact that their community is full of losers. This dude said, welcome home, King. Appreciate it, man. Oh yes, this was at Walmart. This wasn't at a Comic-Con or anything like. This was at Walmart. He had the I mean, hold on a minute. Let me see if I can find a similar picture so y'all can get an idea. Let me see if I can find something that's comparable. Oh, this is perfect. This is about as close as I can get to what I saw at Walmart. The outfit was a little different, but this is about as close as I can get. This right here is this is what I saw, pretty much. That's pretty much it right there. The only difference was, like I said, he had on the Kakashi vest and the Naruto ninja gloves, but he had the same stupid headband. I mean, these dudes, y'all are losers. I mean, how many times do I have to say that word? Y'all are fucking losers, and y'all want this shit to be mainstream. Y'all want other people to treat y'all like this shit is cool. It's not. There's nothing cool about it. Y'all are fucking losers, all of you. Every single motherfucking anime channel on YouTube, y'all are goddamn losers. And that's why I make fun of y'all. I do it because y'all are losers. And you know what I did in school? We picked on losers. We took their lunch money. We stuffed them in lockers. We pulled their pants down in front of girls. We dunked their heads in toilets. We tripped them up when they were walking down the hall. We took their lunch tray from them. That's what we did. Now we in this new generation where y'all want losers to be the cool kids and people like me to be the outsiders. Man, please, I'm gonna keep on treating y'all like shit. Y'all, as long as y'all doing stuff like this, I'm gonna keep fucking with you. And what makes it worse, some of y'all are in y'all 30s and 40s still acting like this. That's the worst part of all. Dudes in their 30s and 40s still acting like this, and then they want to be respected. They want people like me to respect them and treat them fairly. No, I'm gonna treat you like a loser because it's what you presenting to me. It ain't because a lot of celebrities like it. That is not true at all. There's a handful of celebrities who have stated that they like anime. There's like, you can count them on one hand. That is a complete lie that they've been telling. That story been going around the internet forever, that a ton of celebrities are into anime. It is a lie. Most of them who say they like it are getting paid to say it. Somebody walked in here and gave me $1 million check, and all I had to do was say I like anime. I'm gonna say I like anime because it's $1 million. So no, that ain't gonna fly. That is not true at all. Anime is not popular. It didn't become popular. It's not more mainstream. That's bullshit. NBA wins should a person stop playing video games when they get tired of them. My mom is 75 and she's one of the best PlayStation players I ever seen. But my mom plays PlayStation for a different reason than somebody like me. My mom does it because it keeps her mind sharp. When old people don't have anything to do, they die. I think my mom is still alive because she does a lot of things to keep her mind sharp. And one of those things is playing PlayStation. She likes it. Now, in my case, I have an Xbox and a PlayStation, but I barely turn them on anymore. Like, I don't remember the last time I turned my PlayStation on. It's got dust on it. And I don't know. I'm just not into gaming anymore. That's why when I see these new consoles coming out and they want like $1,500 for them, I'm not buying them things because I don't even play the ones I got. Yeah, I'm just not into them anymore. Yeah, I used to watch anime, Truth, but I just got out of it too because it sucks. Now, all I do is make fun of it. That's really all I do now. And I make fun of the people that still watch it. Like the loser on my thumbnail. He's 43 years old, no wife, no kids, lives in a basement apartment, and his claim to fame is that he talks about Dragon Ball all day. And I roast his ass every chance I get because he's a piece of shit loser. Also because he's the one that got me flagged off of YouTube. So my revenge is getting back on YouTube and pointing out to everybody how much of a fucking loser he is. But look, I think when it comes to cartoons and anime, there's like a time limit on when it becomes weird. I think if you know, old as fuck and still watching anime and cartoons, you either you didn't grow up, either you're still a big ass kid, or you just a weirdo, I guess. I don't know, because I don't even watch it anymore. Like, I be trying to tell these dudes, I talk about it all the time, mostly just to piss off the fans, but I don't watch it anymore. I don't remember last time I actually just sat and watched anime, because it don't appeal to me anymore. It really don't. Like, only time I do it now is whenever I'm reacting to something on my website, because I do anime reactions on there, and I'm usually roasting this shit. It's like, this shit is trash. I don't know why so many Americans are so caught up in Japanese culture in the first place. If you've ever been to Japan, you know they don't like us over there. They hate Americans over there. So why are you guys, you anime losers, so engrossed in a culture that don't even want you there? It's like a white kid coming to the hood trying to be black, and everybody telling him you need to leave. And he got his pants sagged, got his hair braided, and everybody's like, dude, you need to get out of here. You're not welcome here. Well, that's how Americans are when it comes to anime. You that little dumb white kid who wants to hang out in the ghetto, who wants to get his black card. That's how y'all are. Y'all stupid as hell. Dude, just because a couple of celebrities said they like anime does not mean it's popular. Dude, I don't know where you get your information at, but you are fucking wrong. Anime got bigger because of COVID. Everybody knows it. There are literal studies and proof online. People were trapped indoors and they ran out of shit to look at, so they went on Netflix and started watching anime. But as soon as the COVID lockdown ended, anime started doing this. So I'm not gonna let you sit on my channel and keep lying. Anime is not mainstream and it's not popular. The anime community is smaller than the trans community. There ain't no way I'm gonna let you sit on my channel just telling that lie. Anime has never been mainstream. No, you think it is because that's all you look at. That's like saying NASCAR is mainstream. No, NASCAR is mainstream to people who only watch cars turn left all day. Dude, that don't mean shit. That still don't mean it's mainstream. Most of the people at the Macy Thanksgiving Day Parade don't even know who Goku or Luffy is. You know how many people you encounter in the real world that don't even know what anime is, dude? You're chronically online, so of course you know what it is. But most people offline who just work and live their life, they don't have the slightest idea who Goku or Luffy is. So just stop. I'm not gonna ever agree with your dumb fucking argument, so stop making them. You are the exact reason that people hate anime. Don't you see it? Do you not see it? All these paragraphs you writing, you're the reason why people hate anime. So instead of accepting the answer, you're trying to force it. This is why people hate y'all guts. Because when somebody say, I don't give a fuck about anime, you just keep trying to force it. Like that's gonna make them like it. Dude, shut the fuck up. You ain't gonna make me like it because you keep writing fucking paragraphs. All you're gonna do is piss me off. Exactly. Unsub from Only Ball Z. That's what's wrong with y'all. He said anime viewership increased about 22% during the lockdowns. Exactly. I even did a live stream about this where I showed proof that when people were on lockdown, they literally had a Netflix account and they didn't have shit to watch. So they started clicking on anime. Them same people stopped watching anime once they were able to go outside. And that's why anime went right back down to its original levels. You guys think because some assholes on Netflix watch some of this trash that suddenly y'all are popular. No, y'all are still fucking losers who don't get money or pussy. Y'all whole community still full of dudes that don't get pussy and don't get money. Y'all ain't never gonna be cool. Listen, let's just make this declaration right here, right now. You anime losers on YouTube will never be the cool kids. You will never be the cool dudes. You're always gonna be losers. Even when you're in your 30s and 40s and 50s, you're still gonna be fucking losers. So just get over it and accept your lot in life. The anime lost billions of dollars in 2025. Yes. Matter of fact, I think it was like $50 billion they lost, anime lost. And you know why they lost it? Because people stopped watching it. That's why anime lost 50-something billion last year. The industry as a whole lost that much money because people stopped watching it. These dudes come on here, all they do is look at anime all day long. And so because they watch anime all day long, they think it's popular. No, you're just a fucking loser. This dude said, I only really like Dragon Ball Z. See? Exactly. Thank you. You just proved my point. That Dragon Ball fans only watch Dragon Ball. That's it. That's why they don't know anything about anything else. And you know what? It's fear. You want to know why Dragon Ball fans don't watch Bleach? Because Bleach is better than Dragon Ball. And they don't want to see how much better it is. You want to know why they don't watch Naruto Shippuden? Because it's better than Dragon Ball. You know why they don't watch anything other than Dragon Ball? Because most anime is better than Dragon Ball. And they don't want to be reminded of how old, boring, and tired Dragon Ball is. You get a transformation. You get a transformation. Now you get one too. That's all Dragon Ball is. Goku raises his power level. Frieza raises his power level. Vegeta raises his power level. Gohan raises his power level. Yamcha tries to raise his, but he don't have one. Master Roshi raises his power level. Frieza raises his power level. Cell comes back from the dead and raises his power level. Beerus didn't get some food, so he raises his power level. That's it. That's what Dragon Ball is. That's why y'all suck to high heaven. This is why everybody, including other anime communities, hate y'all community. Because y'all suck off a dry, boring piece of shit anime. There's nothing redeeming or even remotely good about Dragon Ball. And y'all suck it off anyway. This is why the majority of the internet is coalescing on my channel. That's why my channel been growing exponentially. Because finally there's somebody on here that's telling y'all this shit is garbage. It's 1,000 Dragon Ball channels telling y'all how great it is. Ain't nobody on here keeping it real about how much it sucks, except yours truly. And that's why people are signing up. That's why people are signing up. Will ye serve? And I know a lot of y'all don't like what I'm saying, because you're Dragon Ball fans. Put down your tissue paper and your lotion and go out fucking side. Do you guys know that people who grew up watching Dragon Ball Z, you know, most of them never even heard of Super? I tested this. I went out in the streets and asked people, hey, have you ever seen Dragon Ball Z? Hell yeah, I love Dragon Ball Z. You ever watch Dragon Ball Super? What the fuck is that? You ever watch Dragon Ball Daima? I ain't never heard of that. All I know is Dragon Ball Z. Most people out there in the real world never even heard of Dragon Ball Super. And you stupid ass fanboys sit online thinking that y'all shit is mainstream. Motherfuckers who grew up with Dragon Ball Z have never heard of Super. But y'all sit online all day jerking your gherkin to it thinking that this is what everybody's looking at. I don't even watch anime or cartoons. When I'm watching, I watch TV shows like the fucking Sopranos. Ain't nobody sitting around watching no dumbass cartoons with you for noiks. This dude said, no, your opinion is valid. I just can't focus on other anime. My ADD kicks in. What the fuck is wrong with y'all young people today? Y'all got PTSD, ADD, fucking depression. What is wrong with y'all? Man, these terms didn't exist when I was growing up. Y'all are so fucking fragile, man. Dude, here you go again, sucking off Dragon Ball. And look what you said. A large screening took place across all of Mexico. It's Mexico, you asshole. If the shit was important, don't you think it would have happened in the United States? Most of the places in Mexico are full of dead people. Shut your stupid ass up. You better not write nothing else. You motherfucking Dragon Ball fans, you can't never say something that happened in the United States. It's either Italy or France or Mexico. You never say, hey, this happened in the United States. So shut your Fanoik ass up. A large screening took place. I don't know what just happened. My shit froze. What is going on? Guys, I have no idea what's going on. My shit freezing. I think my modem acting up again. Yep, my modem acting up again. Damn it. I need to replace this damn thing. He said, I just got my brother to start watching Bleach. He only really likes Dragon Ball Z and Dr. Stone. I can't really watch anime. I just find the writing for new stuff boring. Well, that's pretty much most anime. Hey, dude, I get it, man. I understand. Let me move this chat over here because my other one's acting up. There we go. Look, I'm going to tell you something. The Dragon Ball community is literally dragging down the rest of the anime community. It really is. I honestly believe that if the Dragon Ball community disappeared, I think anime as a whole would do better. I really believe that. I truly believe anime as a whole would do better. I think that community, the Dragon Ball community, is so toxic, it's so messed up, it's so screwed up that it's dragging down the rest. I really believe that. And you guys have seen, they're just bad actors, man. They're bad actors. And I don't mean actors like Hollywood. I mean, their motives are bad. The way they carry themselves is just bad. They're all disingenuous liars. And I don't have no problem with them watching it. Keep watching it. Stay away from us. Like, just keep watching it. Stay the hell away from regular people. What they call us, normies? Yeah, we're normies. So I'll be a normie. I will stay a normie. I don't need your acceptance. I don't need to be accepted into your weirdo club. I'll stay a normie. But I tell you what, go out on a date with a girl, and when she asks you your interest, tell her Dragon Ball and see how fast that date ends. If I'm wrong, prove me wrong. Go out on a date with a girl, and when y'all get to the portion where y'all talk about each other's interests, say, well, all I really care about is Goku and Vegeta and Dragon Ball. Check, please. And all you gotta do is do it and prove me wrong. See if your date lasts longer than 30 minutes after you say that you watch it. Girls do not like dudes who watch anime. Most men know this. There's two things that women really don't like. They don't like video games. They don't like anime. They don't like guys who just sit around doing both. They really don't. These dudes are sitting up in rooms filled with toys, with anime toys. But they think girls are gonna be into that. If you're a female and you walk into a room and a dude got a bunch of dolls and figurines all over the place, you gonna think he's you gonna think this dude might be trying to capture me or something. Oh, the babysitter called. I gotta go. Telling a chick you like anime is like trim repellent. Look, I'm not, and I didn't make these rules, guys. I didn't make these rules. Women just, they don't like guys who sit up watching anime. Now, there are some women, they'll put up with you watching video or playing video games if you're making money off them games. Like if you're a pro gamer, like Ninja or some crap like that, and you're making a lifestyle off of it, you making millions of dollars playing it, they'll tolerate that. But if you just a fucking loser chilling at your mom's house on PlayStation all day, that's instant repellent to females. Ain't no woman gonna want you. And I know that y'all community don't care about getting girlfriends. It has been made abundantly clear to me on multiple occasions that these guys don't care about women. I've been told flat out by anime dudes, anime girls are better than real ones. So I know getting a woman ain't y'all priority, but I think maybe that's partially what's wrong with y'all. I really believe that's part of what's wrong with y'all. Because I know for a fact, I have one friend in particular, actually, who was like these losers. Like, we still hung out with him because we grew up with him. He was like, we've been friends for like 20 years. But he was like these losers. Video games, PlayStation, still live with his mama, Dragon Ball, anime, blah, 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 blah. This motherfucker got a piece of pussy one day, got rid of all that stuff. Got rid of all of it. Stopped watching anime, stopped playing video games, went and got him a good job. All it took was one piece of pussy, completely changed his life. This dude said, my wife loves watching Naruto. She bought me a Xbox before we got married, then Xbox Series. Okay, so you're 1 in a trillion. Good for you. You're the exception, not the rule, sir. This is another thing that you guys do. Y'all think because it happened to you that it's happening in multiple places at multiple times. No, you're what we call an exception. You're not the rule. And most of the dudes here can tell you, girls don't like video games and anime. Just because you got lucky and found one chick that is tolerating it, don't make it the rule. So look, I get it. Everybody's gonna have their little exception, their little story. But your one exception doesn't equal up to the millions of dudes that I'm talking about. The millions of guys who girls won't even look their direction because they play video games and because they have anime. Look, I just know. I know. When women come over to the house, like I had a chick come over a few days ago. She saw my PlayStation sitting up next to my TV. You know what the first thing she said? You into games? I said, honestly, I ain't turned it on in a while. It's been sitting there collecting dust. And she said, good, I don't like niggas that be gaming all the time. And after she got done fucking, I told her to get out. Even though I don't play my game hardly ever anymore, I don't want to be bothered with that shit. But I made sure I got the pussy first. That's all I was there for. I didn't care about the rest. But it was just, it's an instant turn off to women. It is. I'm telling you, it's an instant turn off. Have some anime going on your TV when a girl come over. Watch what's gonna happen. You watch that shit, pussy dried up. Pussy straight up dried up. They ain't going. There are hundreds of girls at anime cons though, and none of those losers there are fucking them. We already did a live stream about this. Most of those girls have boyfriends that don't care about that shit. And those girls dress like that to get stupid anime losers like you to come to that con and spend money on their OnlyFans account. Yeah. Yeah, most of those girls that dress up in the cosplay stuff, they getting fucked by real dudes. They not being fucked by anime nerds. Yeah. I've been to some of those dumbass conventions, and them losers in there ain't getting none of that pussy. Every girl in there is dressing up to get you idiots to sign up to her OnlyFans or follow her on Twitch. So no, sir, you're not gonna use that lame ass excuse. Them girls ain't doing that because they like it. They doing it because a lot of y'all are stupid enough to pay their bills. Y'all dumb enough to buy their OnlyFans because they wore a fucking cosplay of an anime character that you like. I done fucked more girls at a convention than you anime nerds. Because they don't want you dudes. They just want y'all to pay their bills. They want real dudes to dick them down. That's just like most of these OnlyFans girls have boyfriends who fucking the shit out of them while y'all paying money to pay for her feet pictures. You paying to see a bitch's feet, this dude fucking her every night. Like that dude that paid $10,000 just to get a hug from his favorite OnlyFans model. She turned around and spent the money buying her boyfriend a new truck. You guys are stupid as hell. You think because a girl put on some Teen Titans cosplay that she like your bitch ass? Please. That's why you got chicks like Pokimane and all these other chicks online getting all that money off you simps, and then they fucking other people. Y'all ain't never gonna get to fuck them girls. I don't care how many conventions y'all go to. You nerds ain't never getting that pussy. Because women are not attracted to punks. Women are not attracted to punks. And they can see a punk a mile away. That's just like most of these girls that be gaming on Twitch. They faking it. They put up gameplay footage, or they have somebody off screen playing the game and they're sitting there holding the controller with their titties. I showed one day. I did a stream where I showed a girl. She had a controller sitting on her boobs because her boobs were like this damn big. She got a controller sitting there. She wasn't even clicking the buttons, but the game was playing. Because she wasn't there to game. She was there to get dumb fucks to click the OnlyFans link in her chat. He said, wait, that's real? Yes. You can look the story up. This fucking loser paid $10,000 to meet an OnlyFans model. And all he got was a hug. Not all of them are like, dude, stop with the not all shit. Okay, how many girls have you fucked at a con? How many girls have you went to a con and fucked? How about none? So shut up. You ain't fucked a single one of them girls. So shut up. And if you say you did, you lying. Shut your ass up. Them girls are not interested in loser ass nerds who only care about anime. They use anime to make money, but they are not interested in you fucking nerds. Them girls are not interested in y'all. They know y'all will be stupid and spend money. Them girls are smart enough to know how to get you idiots to spend y'all last dollar. Y'all stupid as hell. He gonna sit up here and fucking give us all this shit, but he ain't fucked a single one of them girls. You have no experience dealing with those women at all. So don't even sit up here and talk. You don't know what you talking about, dude. So be quiet. These girls sit online all day pretending to be gamers, pretending to care about anime. And then after they done made enough money, they dip out on you losers. That's why I don't blame the women. I don't blame the women. I really don't. Like, people always want to blame the women for getting paper, getting money off these idiots. I don't blame women. I blame you dumbass dudes. These chicks come online. They know what to wear. They know what to do to get you fucking idiots watching. I'm finna show y'all. I'm finna show y'all right now. I'm finna show y'all. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Hold on, let me find it real quick. I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm talking about so I can once and for all shut these idiots down. This is Twitch. Look at all this toys and anime shit and Mario and Pikachu and all this shit that she using to get you fucking dumbasses to come to her channel and click the button. Hit my OnlyFans. That's all this is. All this shit that in her background, all of it is designed to get your stupid ass to pay her rent. That's it. And y'all dumb motherfuckers actually do it. Because y'all think these girls are actually interested in y'all stupid asses. These girls are not interested in y'all. Y'all are fucking losers. They know y'all to get them money. They know y'all to pay their bills. But that's all they need to know. They don't need to know anything else about you. And I don't blame the women, even a little bit. I blame you idiots, because y'all the ones keep falling for it. You think a pretty girl like that is going to be interested in a loser who sits around talking about Goku all day? You really think that? You think if you give her enough money, she going to like you? That's why I hope they take y'all for every penny they can get. I hope these girls get y'all for every penny they can get, because y'all are the stupidest dudes on planet Earth. She answered my chat message, so she likes me. Dumbasses. This is why people can't stand y'all. I know it's the reason why I can't stand you. Because I don't like none of y'all. I think all y'all gonna be losers to the end of time. Forever losers. I got 7 more minutes and I'm getting up off here. He said, yo, this live was shit is hilarious. Now these women, listen, man, they don't care about you. They care about if you gonna sign up to their OnlyFans or not. And I can't even be mad at them for it. I can't even be mad at them for it. If you stupid enough to think, I'm going to get this girl a bunch of money and she's going to like me. If you think that's going to happen, then you deserve to be broke. You deserve to be broke. You think giving a girl that you don't know money going to make her like you? You think she's suddenly going to give up streaming to be your girlfriend? You deserve whatever happens to you. Whatever you get, you deserve it. If you think that some chick, she gonna give up making thousands of dollars to settle down with an anime loser who don't even know how to fuck because he ain't never had any. Yeah, she really gonna do that. That girl I just showed you, I guarantee you she getting dicked down by her boyfriend, who's also probably a streamer. Because most of them girls on Twitch, they're dating other streamers on Twitch. You really think she gonna give it all up for you and your Goku and Vegeta Yeah, get a life, loser. Get a fucking life. All right, Elite, I catch up with you. Appreciate the super chats, man. Yeah, I'm about to end this. I got 5 more minutes and I'm gonna get up off here because I'm gonna stop it at 3 hours. Like, they come with every excuse there is, man. I've been told, let us like what we like. You're bullying us. Leave us alone. Let us have our little friend group. Whatever. They got every excuse there is, man. Fuck them. Kiwi Farms eating good, Nana Trebek. Dude, I don't care about Kiwi Farms. Nobody does. Who cares? Kiwi Farms can say anything they want about me. I don't care. Everything that's ever been said about me is already online. I don't give a shit. So is that your play now? You come in acting like you cool and then you want to talk about Kiwi Farms and call me a duck? Is that your play? Because if so, I'm sorry, that's very boring. Yeah, that's that old 2018 stuff. I don't care about it anymore, dude. Women created anime. I don't care. Now you just sound like a loser who done ran out of arguments. So do yourself a favor and just shut up. This guy, he think he's doing something. Like, you come in and you think you're pretend nice to me and then suddenly you switch up. You think I haven't seen that before? That's why I barely acknowledged you. You had to donate in order to get me to acknowledge you. So yeah, I don't really care, dude. Say what you want. Go to, I don't care. Dude, you gave me money. You paid money to come in here and talk shit. Now you finna be banned. So thanks for the little dollars you gave me and see you later. And Nick Ricada ain't coming for shit. Nick Ricada can barely keep his channel afloat. So fuck you, punk. Goodbye. So these guys, for some reason, they think all that old 2018 shit works. Guys, everything that you want to know about me or everything's been said about me, it's all online. And even with that, people still choose to watch my content. People still choose to sub. People still choose to donate. Because they know all that shit is fake. It's all made up bullshit from my haters. But I welcome y'all to go read whatever you want to read about me. I don't care. Because this ain't my job. I don't do this for income. So I don't give a fuck about Kiwi Farms. Enjoy it. Hope it's a good read. These dudes are so lame. They honestly are stuck in 2018. Straight up losers, man. I don't care. Thanks for the money, and I don't care. I'm not the one that got my kids taken away. I'm not the one that was having a cocaine orgy with my best friend's wife. I'm not the one that got arrested and lost my law license. So anything Nick Ricada says about me, I don't care. But I don't even believe you. I think y'all just saying that to start trouble. So thanks for the free money and goodbye. Nick Ricada ain't got no business or no reason to even mention me. That's why I know it's bullshit. They just trying to start stuff because it's what they do. I don't care. Thank you for the free money. Yeah, I mean, look, I don't care. I don't give a shit what anybody got to say about me. It ain't gonna stop me from coming online saying what I want to say. These old 2018 tactics don't work. You're not gonna frustrate me. You're not gonna scare me. You can go ahead and dox me. It's been done 1,000 times. None of that works on me anymore. See, y'all made the mistake of using up all y'all tools. Y'all used up every tool y'all had. And now y'all trying to do it all over again. Sorry, the shock value done wore off. Everything y'all tried done wore off because y'all done it so many times it don't work anymore. Good luck though. I mean, I welcome you to keep trying, but I'm not going to get frustrated. I'm not going to get mad. I'm not going to say something to get myself banned. I'm not going to fall for it. So if you want to keep spending money, by all means. But none of that other stuff's going to work. Anyways, guys, I'm going to get up off here. It's 3 hours. You guys know I don't want to be on here much longer than that. I'm going to go to bed. So I will catch up with y'all. I'll be back on tomorrow. I got 2 streams on 2 different channels tomorrow. So I will catch up with y'all then. Because I'm getting sleepy. Fuck this. I'm out.